pulled into Portland. Here we are overlooking the dock in the harbor area. A little cloudy this morning, but it looks kind of like an iconic New England scene. Welcome to Portland, Portland, Maine. So in the morning, I go over to O'Shea's, which is right near our room, and you can get coffees to go right over here. And right next to where you can get your coffees, they got sugar and creamers and stirrers. And we got one black coffee for me and one with just cream for my wife. All right, good morning. So we're at O'Shea's for breakfast before we go and explore Portland. First thing we got is some coffee. Had some coffee earlier this morning in the room, but now we're having some more coffee with breakfast. So I ordered the American breakfast with scrambled eggs, bacon, and the fried hash browns that I call the hockey puck. I also got a toasted bagel with it, which comes with some jelly and butter, and you can get cream cheese if you want. We're gonna split this nice thick cut French toast, and Tammy got a ham and cheese omelet and bacon, and she got some hash browns as well. We got off the boat. There's our boat right here at the port in Portland on this foggy morning, and we're gonna start exploring Portland. So right here at the port, they have a narrow gauge railroad that is a 40-minute ride along the little coastline here at Portland, and you buy your tickets right in this little building, which is just a walk away from the port, and it's also a gift shop as well. So you can come in here, buy your tickets, get some merchandise. Here's the narrow gauge railroad right off the port in Portland, Maine. And it's called narrow gauge railroad because the rails are closer together than the newer traditional trains of today. And they've got two options. They've got this first class option where you're in a closed car, and those tickets cost a little bit more. Or you can take these open air cars a little bit further down and do that as well. So these are the open air cars, and they do rides on the hour. You buy tickets, and your ticket is good all day for as many rides as you want, and they leave every hour on the hour. So on the narrow gauge railway, and you start off with a view of the cruise ship, and then you pass by the marina with all these really nice yachts, and they got this open car with a great view of the waters around Portland. You got a view of Bug Light Lighthouse off in the distance, and then there's a park here right in front of the waterways around Portland. Some more nice views of the marina and the boats, sailboats, and the water surrounding Portland, all from the train ride. So they stop the train after you're on it for about 15 minutes, and they let you walk around and take a look, and you can see why they call it a narrow gauge train. The train tracks are a little bit closer together than on a traditional train track. And the reason that they have to stop here is because it literally is the end of the line. The train tracks stop right here. There used to be a bridge that extended out into the water here, but that bridge burnt down and they never bothered to rebuild it. And those tracks used to extend out to that rotating bridge, and that rotating bridge would rotate, allow boats through when it's in the position it is in now, and then it would rotate around to allow the trains to cross as well. I do want to point out that you can ride this train as much as you want. It leaves every hour, and you can buy your tickets in the morning and you could ride it every hour all day long if you wanted to. So each ride lasts about 40 minutes. They bring you out about 15-minute ride, and then they let you walk around for 10 minutes, and then it's about a 15-minute ride back to port. So really cute little train here, the narrow gauge railway, right at the port in Portland. So we got our rental bikes, and we're here riding on the kind of like on a trail that goes along the waterfront in Portland. You can kind of see Tammy back there behind me going, and as you're riding you get a view of the water here at Portland. So we're biking in front of Fort Allen Park right now. This is the waterfront portion of the park. There's another part of the park that is higher up on a cliff that overlooks the water here. But we're going to take a look at this part that's a little bit closer to the water. So we're getting off our bikes here just for a short little stop at Fort Allen Park here in Portland. And we're just going to take a little trip down to the water. As we're exploring the waterfront here at Fort Allen Park, we hunted around in the sand and we were able to find some little seashells and sea glass on our little treasure hunt right here. Our next stop on our little bike tour of Portland, we're here at East End Beach, which is a nice little sandy beach here. It's small, but it's cute. So we're going to go out and feel the water. Now, this is about the warmest it's going to get in terms of water temperature here in late August in Maine. So let's see. Yeah, it's a little chilly, but not too bad. Feels nice. This is Back Cove. So we're going to be biking around Back Cove here in Portland. Our next stop here on our little bike tour is Back Cove Park. And Back Cove Park is a place where people can come and park their car, take a seat. There's a food truck there. So we're continuing on Back Cove Trail, which goes around Back Cove. And there's a salt marsh right here. And you can see there's a couple egrets hanging out in the grass. I don't know if you can make them out on camera. So we're still here on our bike tour, and here on the far side of Back Cove, you get a nice view of the downtown area of Portland off on the other side of the cove there. So we're finishing our bike tour here. You can see the train travels along pretty much the same route as the bike path here around the port. We're about to get back to port. There's our cruise ship, the Norwegian Breakaway, right there. They have an area on board called the Waterfront. And the Waterfront has seats and bars and outdoor eating. And you can overlook Portland here. So we're gonna enjoy some drinks as we're pulling out of Portland. So Tammy's enjoying her pineapple surplus. I got my Big Wave beer here. And then on the other side, we got the view of Portland. Looks good. So on board, they also have the casino. And this is the same place where I get the coffees in the morning. When the casino's open, they do have a small buffet with coffees available that you can get. When you're in port, the casino is not open. We're in port right now, so the casino is closed. But when you're out in international waters, they open up the casino. And if you're into gambling, you can play slots. They have table games. They've got roulette. They've got lots of stuff going on. Blackjack, backgammon, let it ride. Basically anything that you'd want to play, they have going on here if you want to play it. They have Shanghai's Noodle Bar here on the Norwegian Breakaway, and this is where we're going to be eating tonight. And they got various Asian noodle dishes and soups and appetizers to choose from. So it's going to be great. Yeah. So here's, we're sitting right in front of where they're cooking our food here at Shanghai's Noodle. So it's kind of fun to watch them cook and make the dumplings and the egg rolls and the noodle dishes. These are the fried pot stickers, and they serve them in a nice little steam tray. And we also got a spring roll with some yummy dipping sauce. And we got some steamed shrimp dumplings, which also come with its own dipping sauce as well. This is the beef chow fun, which has beef and noodles. This is the spicy udon noodles. Here's the combination fried rice that comes with chicken, shrimp, and beef. This is the Peking shrimp and noodle dish. This is the char siu with rice noodles, which is barbecue Chinese pork. Here is the vegetable fried rice. Has some pea pods on it and carrots in it. So on board they got this bar called Sid Norman's Poorhouse, and it's a beer and whiskey bar, and they have rock bands play here, and tonight they are having a Fleetwood Mac tribute where they're going to be playing the entire Rumors album from Fleetwood Mac.
Rumors, the new album by Fleetwood Mac.
So here on the Breakaway, they have Headliners Comedy Club. And we just saw a great comedian named Mike Burton.
And houses closing to prepare for the next show. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
So here's the Headliners Comedy Club. They got a bar, they got all these chairs set up, and that's where the comedian sits. They don't let you record while the comedian is up there performing. But Mike Burton was up there performing, and he was awesome. So he was really funny. He got the audience involved in it. And we decided before bed to go to Ocean. spinach, artichoke dip, and chips. We got some barbecue rings. And we also got sweet barbecue chili wings. So we're here at O'Shea's, and we're sitting on the second floor overlooking this band, having some late night snacks, some drinks.